Hey everyone, it's Joy here. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you so very much for stopping by and watching. I'm excited to share that I am in a collaboration with rubberstamps.com and created some stamp sets and have a small release for you guys. One of the stamp sets in the release is my Summer Snacks stamp set, and it's got some cute elephants. Elephants are my favorite animal. So you can see we've got 3 elephants. One is eating watermelon, one is eating a big ice cream cone, and another one is eating s'mores. And then you have some little background stamps with some ants, some ice cream cones, some cherries, a watermelon, marshmallows on a stick, and a little fire. So you can create your own patterned paper on the background. Then you've got some sentiments that say, have a cool day, sweet summer vibes, you are one in a melon, and you make me feel all gooey inside. So I'm going to use the cute elephant holding the big ice cream cone with a cherry and 4 ice cream scoops, and I just think he is so darling. So I'm going to line him up in the center of my cardstock in my MISTI. We're going to do some coloring with Olo markers on this cute little guy, and I just love how he turned out. So I'm inking this up with black ink a couple times just because my black ink is, I need to get a re-inker for my black ink is what it boils down to. So let's start coloring with my Olo markers, and I will have the caps here so you can see what color is on what thing, but I'll just briefly go over the colors with you. I am using R 0.6, 0.4, OR 7.6, 7.4, 7.2, and 7.1. BG 2.1, 2.3, 2.4, 2.7, CG 5, 3, 1, and 0, RV 0.1, 0.2, 0.4, YO 2.2, G 1.7, and then the 0. So this is a super simple card to make. This little guy is going to be the center of attention on this card, but I am going to make some patterned paper. So you definitely, it's super simple. And it's not even the whole paper, it's only the part we're gonna see, but you definitely could make a whole background of patterned paper. That was kind of what I had in mind when I was creating this stamp set. I thought the little elephant that's eating the watermelon, he has some ants crawling on him, and then I thought, oh, it would be cute to have some extra little ants that you could put on the background along with some watermelon pieces. So there's a half a watermelon piece and a quarter watermelon piece. Then this guy here has a separate ice cream cone and a couple of cherries. Then you have the cute little elephant eating the s'more, and he's got some marshmallows by him. And then you have a stick with a marshmallow and a little fire. So there's lots of fun ways to make these cute little summer treats, but I think that the marshmallow, the s'mores could definitely be for fall too. I think that would be really cute. So let's color this elephant. I could not wait to color him. I just think he's so darling. He's super simple. I wanted to see his little back feet sticking out because I think they're so cute. So obviously we're going to color him a fun little gray. This is the CG 5, 3, 1, and 0. That's the colors we're going to be using to color him. I do like to start with my darkest, adding in my really dark areas, and then I go to the medium and then the lighter colors. So that's what I'm doing here, and I'll do it a couple times. I feel like, for me anyways, I like the look if I do it 2 times, sometimes 3, just depending on, I think, the color combination. But once I go back in and add the darker, so I'm in here with the CG5, then you can really start to see the dimension that adds. And then I'm going to go in with the CG3, blend out from there, and then it gets lighter and lighter, but you can see he looks so much better already. We're going to add a little bit of pink to his ears, which I believe is RV 0.1. So those are the colors of the ice cream cones, and look at how drippy yummy those ice cream cones look. I think it's so cute, and I love how he's holding it with his trunk, and he's just looking up at it like he just cannot wait to eat it. But look at how cute he is. I love how he turned out. I'm going in one more time with a little bit of that dark just to add some nice shadow areas. A little bit of pink, that RV 0.1, to his little feet. And you can see I added that to his ears, and he looks really, really cute. Now, when I do images like this, when I'm not going to ink blend a background, which you could, I decide to add a little bit of a grounding effect, and I am going to use some of the CG markers. So the CG0, I like to kind of start with a light color, and then I go one darker right underneath, and I can blend that out. But now you can see that just he's not floating in the air anymore. Now he's just kind of grounded on the background. I am going to add a little bit of dots of color. I think it was with the CG1 or the CG3 once I put it in this MISTI, so I'm sorry it's kind of up close. But adding a little bit of dots to the ground, I don't know, just felt like it added a little something extra. Let's use the sentiment that says, have a cool day. I think this is perfect for a birthday, so this doesn't even have to just be for summertime. It definitely can be for any time, because what if you have someone who just loves ice cream or loves s'mores or whatever? I think it's a really anytime kind of card. I am going to add a little red cardstock mat behind it. I'm going to trim that down, add it to the background. I did trim this card panel down a little bit smaller, but let's make our little patterned paper background. So I've got the cherries, and I'm stamping it with black ink using an acrylic block. I don't need to go in super far because I'm just going to line up where the elephant card panel is going to be. So I just really need it all around the edges, and of course I'm changing the orientation, but look at how cute that's going to be. And I am going to color this with some R markers, R 0.6 and 0.4. I am doing a little bit of shading on the cherries. I feel like they're big enough to get away with that, but the green, which is the G 1.7, I'm just doing one color of green for the leaves on that. But imagine having a whole background with these cherries. I just think that would be so cute. So there is that red mat behind the card panel, and then I did adhere that to the cherry background. I want to add some black glaze pen to his eyes, and then I'm going to add some white highlights to the ice cream and to the cute little elephant, just to give it that little something extra. I did add a little something to that cherry. You could also add highlights to the cherries in the background. I did not do that. I felt like they were fine just how they were, but you definitely could do that. But look at how cute this card is. This is also on an A2 sized card base. And I love this little guy. I cannot wait to use the rest of the elephants in this stamp set. Again, you can find all of these stamp sets at rubberstamps.com, and everything is listed and linked below for you. So if you want to go check that out, you can. But look at how cute he is. I just love him so much. And he's a good size image too. So thank you guys so very much for stopping by and watching. I hope that you enjoyed this project, and I'll be back soon with another video. Bye.